there, guy dude. I have an important announcement to make, dude. Thank you for gathering all here. I'm becoming a VTuber, dude. This is me now. This is me now. Just deal with it, Dad. It's not a phase. It's here to stay. Alright, we're reacting to a video how this entitled VTuber apparently lost her career overnight, dude. I don't know a lot of VTubers. I know freaking Iron Mouse. That's it. And I wouldn't even recognize them. I just know the name. 3 days ago, it's popping off. Let's freaking see. This could be important to your life and mine.
I think it's safe to say that most people find Twitter to be humanity's worst invention. I personally think it's ketchup with bananas.
Yeah, I'm a Blue Sky guy now, so freaking follow me on there if you guys have that. Follow me on the new Twitter. Anyways, about these bananas.
Twitter is definitely a close second. You know what's interesting though? Many people would disagree with me, saying that Twitter was completely fine before Elon Musk decided to buy it for $44 billion.
It was okay. It was usable, and I mean, it's still usable, but in the bad way now. Almost on the way out, TBH, on God. Just look at, aside from Threads, which is pretty hot garbage, like look at this shit. This is the only way you can have your following tab open on desktop by default, is to have both. I think Mark Zuckerberg himself probably designed this, but even if you love Twitter and it's your favorite website in the whole world, you gotta admit, this is just a worse looking version of this. Like, it's just way less ads, way less bullshit, and it looks like Twitter. Anyways, tell me more, Elon
This
Musk.
is a very divisive topic, but here's the great news. One thing everyone can agree on is the fact that Community Notes is probably the best feature to be implemented on this website in the last 10 years. Look, for way too long, some people got way too comfortable spouting nonsense with zero consequences. Like how this person right here claimed that Puerto Ricans are not Americans.
Hello,
and then when
bozo.
Community Notes corrected them for all the world to see, they started losing their minds. But the thing is, if you've seen Community Notes enough times, you know that in certain situations, they take it personal. When someone is so stupid, so ignorant, that even the people running Community Notes lose their patience and become passive-aggressive. That's exactly what happened to this VTuber by the name of Gumai. Her ridiculous, astronomical level of entitlement, and her very damaging claims on someone completely innocent, with her at some point claiming that she's being raped by the VTuber community.
What?
Made Community Notes have a special rivalry with her, dragging her through the mud in front of everyone to see and making her lose thousands of followers, all her credibility, and any chance at becoming a serious VTuber in the future. Hell, it wasn't just Community Notes that was a part of this. Some of the top talent in VTubing also had to say something about this because
I didn't even know there was an official Community Notes Twitter account. What does that even look like? Yeah, this place makes no sense. I have no idea what Twitter Circles is. I don't want to join your broadcast channel. I don't know if this is helpful. Can't read all that, boss. All right, perfect.
it was that damaging. Let's talk about it. Look, if you spend any time online, you know by now, VTubing is a massive industry that only keeps getting
online,
bigger. In
let's
October
just
of
say.
2024, Iron Mouse, a VTuber on Twitch, was able to break a record by reaching
Okay, that's what she looks like, I guess. She does not look like a mouse or made of iron.
over 300,000
It is
Twitch
what it
subscribers.
is.
Now, naturally, when you start to have such a massive audience following you, there will also be massive demand for merchandise. Merch for VTubers is a huge industry, but it's also not that profitable unless you're one of the biggest ones. It's usually just a way to give back to your fans, and it's done on limited drops. It's very rare to find a VTuber with a permanent, always available merch store. This is why
I can't wait to have one of these of my VTuber with a huge member on it.
on fan-made merch to fill that gap. Now, I know what you must be thinking, but Mugen,
For
when it
extra
comes to the
dollars,
massive
of course.
VTuber corporations, what about copyright? In the case of Hololive, which is one of, if not the biggest VTuber corporation, they're a Japanese company. But isn't Nintendo Japanese too? Aren't they going to sue me and the 50 generations that will follow after my death
Probably.
for making anything relating to their IP? Well, no,
Assumedly.
actually. In Hololive and many other corporations' terms of service, they actually encourage fan-made creations. As long as you're not producing hundreds of thousands of units of merch in a mass production factory, you should be fine. You don't even have to ask for their permission. It's actually seen as a very good thing and it's very appreciated. You will see some of the biggest VTubers in the industry retweeting, liking, shouting out people who make top-tier quality fan merch, even though they're not getting a single penny out of it. It's actually a really cool.
Bro, I'm about to freaking go off real quick. You know the freaking one tariff that I know of in the world is on Canon cameras, and the freaking... That's the reason that this camera turns off like that every 30 minutes is because it has a picture camera, and the reason it has to be a picture camera is because there's some bullshit fucking tariff that I believe exists and that I'm not schizophrenic, I'm pretty sure.
Do you hear that? They're in your skin. The bugs are burrowing in your skin. They're laying eggs.
Adding more tariffs probably won't fix this, but maybe we'll get so numb to it that Canon won't care anymore and we'll make a video camera that doesn't do that. Or maybe they already have. That doesn't help me either. Give it to me for free.
The YouTubing community. This is something that Gumai has completely failed to understand. Now, up until this incident, she was considered to be a small VTuber that's never really been in any major controversy. An up-and-coming content creator who was trying to make it big. Trying is the keyword here because she failed miserably.
I'm finna be huge.
Her entire dreams and aspirations ended in a series of just a few tweets, this one being the first of them. It was made on November 24th, 2024, and here's what she had to say. Hey, please don't allow this person in your VTuber Discord. He goes to VTuber Discord to steal a person's character to make into a plushie. He has profited off Gumai, and I don't have any association or shared profits with him. She also included...
So they stole their cartoon avatar, OC. Please do not steal. This is my original character type beat.
Picture of this person's Discord username. She then continues. He's making AliExpress Temu tier plushies of my character.
Bro, what did they do? They massacred my boy.
Peter, don't turn me into marketable plushies.
What happened to his neck body? He's a worm.
The eyes aren't even correct. Gumai's eye color is pink, not fucking orange. Again,
oh, they're worried about the fucking eye color, not her posture? Okay, my bad.
The server just to profit off other VTubers' characters, okay? And people were already so tired of her attitude. Under her tweet of his Twitter profile, people were saying, thanks for the recommendation. Thanks. Gave him a follow. You just seem like an all-around bad person. And in the tweet where she included the plushie itself, not a single person was on her side. This is when the community notes started coming into play. Her first post got community noted, and this is what it had to say. This user is falsely accusing LPT Kusa of being a scammer. In reality, Kusa is an indie toy maker from Vietnam known for making handmade custom order plushies. LPT Kusa has explained that the plushie offered on the server were leftovers from a previous commission. If you took a second to look at Kusa's profile, you would see that this checks out. From 2023, he's had a commission sheet where you can see the prices he charges for different plushies. What's really cool is that it's also handmade. It takes 1 to 4 weeks to make. He explains that he was commissioned to make plushies of her, but had 3 that were left over due to some issues or whatever. He joined her server since it was
it the lack of spine? Because I did notice that you forgot to put a spine in there.
Her appearance.
Maybe
was
some chicken
if any
wire.
Fans of hers would be interested in receiving one. The poor guy even apologized, saying, "I'm sorry for not thinking it through. I only thought people will like to have it. I'm so sorry to Gumai. I only thought people will like it and don't have to waste all the material. I don't like to see plushie get thrown out." Obviously, Kusa received a lot of support. This dude isn't just some random guy. He's made plushies for many way bigger VTubers. A very well-known VTuber in the community by the name of Bao made sure to back him up, saying, "My very first plushie ever was made by you, and I still have her on my desk. I received it during a time I thought I would never be successful enough to sell plushies of myself, so I truly cherished it. It would be a different story if you were a company mass-producing plushies, but you are one person handcrafting fan merch based on commissions. I'm sure shipping to customers outside of Vietnam is not cheap either. I hope this is cleared up amicably. You are absolutely not a scammer." Pipkin Pippa, who is also a very well-known VTuber in the community, also made sure to back Kusa up, saying, "You did nothing wrong, dude. I love all the phase stuff you make. Some people are just crazy." This is in reference to all the different plushies he's made for her and her friends in her org, Face Connect. So as you can see, Gumai was not looking good at all. But listen, people make mistakes, right? Even if they're really, really stupid mistakes, they still make them. Apologizing here might have somewhat saved whatever career she might have had, but... She doubled down. I mean, why wouldn't she double down? I mean, why would I make a video if she didn't double down? Of course she did. Come on. Gumai made this tweet saying, "Lol, I'm sorry to those who bought the plushie, but it's kinda your fault. It wasn't even vetted by me and it's poorly made. Like, what were you expecting? Ha 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 ha. I don't even know if you guys got scammed. I'm really sorry. I can't really do anything to help you guys." Then this person tweeted saying, "How about you read the other guy's post he just made and fuck apologize for being a dickhead," referencing the explanation that Kusa had provided as to why he was doing this in the first place. Gumai quote tweeted this, and here's what she had to say. "I read it. And I said what I said, LMAO. It's really unprofessional still and trashy to just do that in someone's Discord server. Don't promote your shit in someone else's community." So even a very clear-cut explanation couldn't breach her tiny brain. There's no other way to say it. People were just losing hope that they were even talking to a human being. But then she slipped up royally, not only exposing herself, but going on some weird rant about Vietnam, saying it would have been a completely different story if he mailed me the extra plushies. But no, he's so profit-oriented that he decided to sell knockoffs to people in my community who have no idea when their shit will get shipped. It's like, yeah, because you didn't send me free stuff, you're a piece of shit. It's like, how broke do you have to be? Also, for there to be a knockoff, there has to be an original. Where's the original? It doesn't make any sense. She then continues, "Bro lives in Vietnam. There's no way he's struggling for extra cash in that country with his business." What does that even mean?
I have no idea what is even happening at this point. Some sort of merch mishap that could have just been handled way better. Obviously, this person is tweaking out on Twitter, which that could be funny, but so far they haven't said anything funny.
It's Yo, bro, I just went to Vietnam. Man, a Big Mac costs $1. What a cheap country. People must be living here like it's a utopia. Dude, have you heard of local salaries, you idiot? Purchasing power, hello? Then she says, you can sell orange juice with coffee shots for $1 and live off that for a week in that fucking country.
Goodness.
So if digging yourself in a hole was an Olympic sport, you wouldn't get the gold medal. She'd get a platinum trophy. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, see, this wouldn't happen if you weren't just going off on Twitter for likes, I guess, because why else would you do this? It's just so unnecessary.
This is why the community notes team started reaching its limit. It was time to stop playing games. Gumai was being called out because her main issue was that she didn't get those plushies for free. It was obvious at this point. So she reiterated, I didn't even get anything for free. And then the community notes said, Gumai has received several things for free, actually, linking her throne.com page, where you can see that not
Bro,
only
I have
is
that
she
shit fucking on my muted words list. All the keywords that show up in those, gotta get those off the timeline. That's garbage.
funding many
Happy
items
for
right
you.
now, but she's received over 331 different items from gifters. I mean, look at this. 331 gifts. Look at these top donators
they
as
got
well.
you
This is like
Celsius?
someone's
That's
entire
lit.
Amazon wish list, bro. Like, look at this. She's even asking for chips. Who asks for chips on a throne.com wish list? That's my
Bro, they're ketchup chips from Canada. They're delicious.
first time seeing this. But
She's
wait,
getting
someone
backwards.
made a plushie of me with their hands because another fan commissioned them? Disgusting if you don't send me one for free at least. Disgusting behavior. How dare you be so greedy? It's insane. She then starts having a public meltdown saying, I'll always get fucked over by the VTubing community no matter what. I'll get my design/character ripped for profit while not even getting anything for free. Many such cases.
She means ripped off. Obvious typo, I hope.
To say something like this is ridiculous, right? To claim something like this in public when so many eyes are on you is crazy. So community notes had to come in and step up their passive aggressiveness. You'll see that Gumai is not there. Uwu Market saw how unhinged one of their future partners was going to be, so they immediately canceled the collaboration.
Damn.
Good riddance. But guys, don't worry, you can still support Gumai directly even today. She has her own merch store on Create.
I don't think I'll be doing that because they seem kind of crazy, but I suppose that's the appeal of being faceless creators. You can really get it off your chest and say how you really feel. Shout out to Mujin for this interesting video. I'm sorry you had to look deeper into this if you did.